Howdy, I'm outside a Cat's Eye, which is basically the karaoke slash arcade like establishment of at least this area. I don't know about all Japan, but at least in the area I live, everybody knows Cat's Eye for being the place to go to get karaoke and to play games. So this is where we are. No idea if you can see that. Oh, you can see that pretty good. So yeah, today we're just gonna go and play some games, some friends. Welcome. And hopefully I don't embarrass myself too bad. We'll see how it's like, and I'll let you guys see what it's like to walk in. I don't want to film too many people, so here we are. Boom. And there's kids in here, so I don't want to film too much, but I'll film myself. There we go. It's not focusing on my face anymore. There we go. So yeah, I got a friend that I met at the ramen shop. I told you guys in my other series, the HA2F, half-fast, twice as fast series. And he called a few other friends, so we're gonna play some games that I'm not good at and see how it goes. It's kind of loud in here, but hopefully you got all that. So here we go. We're inside. Now I'm gonna try as best I can not to get anybody on here, except for these guys. Camera ですよ。カメラ？どういうこと？頑張れ頑張れ。頑張れっていうかやれ。気をつけろ。さすが。動画それ？そうだよ。ブログやってるから。So that's my friend. His name is Komatsu, Komatsu-san. And he's really good at Street Fighter Third Strike, which is, again, one of my favorite installations of Street Fighter. And he's got a couple other friends. We're gonna play some Wangan Midnight, which is apparently not a drifting style racing game, but you can do 4 people. So it's not a 1v1, which is pretty cool. So I'm kind of excited to try that out. So because of the circumstances, you won't be able to see me play too much, but he's actually going to be helping me and teaching me play. He's going to be kind of like my coach. So say thanks to Komatsu-san for helping me out. But yeah, again, I can't really show myself playing too much because I'm not going to set up the tripod because it's kind of annoying. But yeah, we're going to play some games. He's going to teach me, and I'll show some other stuff around the arcade later. いいですかこれ。ブログなんだけど。ブログやってんだけど大丈夫ですか？ダメだったら全然いいですよ。大丈夫。そう大丈夫。Okay, ちょっと紹介しますけど。Okay. So this is oh wait, super dark. なんかめちゃめちゃ見えないじゃん。Okay. めっちゃ暗いじゃん。So this is Komatsu-san. This is a guy who's teaching me everything. He's actually the one in focus right now. Komatsu-san, ヤッホーって。ヤッホー。めっちゃ暗いんだけど。なんで？映ってないじゃん。そう。多分こうすればいいんかな。そうだね。これぐらい。そう。Komatsu-san、よろしく。So this is the guy who's teaching me everything. 全部教えてくれてるから優しい。めっちゃ優しい人で、そういう話してるんだけど、俺に対してなんかいいやつですか？俺いいやつ言ってくれてるんだけど嬉しい。いいやつなの。嬉しい。アメリカの友達もみんなさヤッホーって。アメリカの皆さんヤッホー。So that's Komatsu-san. He teaches me everything, and he's just been helping me out. He actually got me. 今日カルピス買ってくれてる。めっちゃ嬉しかったんだけど。So my favorite drink is Calpis, and he got me a bottle, and he just always gets me stuff that he knows I like. So he's a good guy. Good guy. Nice guy. Alright, so yeah, let me just kind of give you a little bit of background about what's going on here, and why we're at this particular arcade. And actually, this arcade is a little bit out of the way. And actually, Komatsu is he and some other friends used to go and play Third Strike, and they would get together and do, I guess you could say, friend-based tournaments, and go to this particular this particular location because it still has Third Strike as a cabinet to play on. So that's kind of a big deal for him and his friend group. And so it's a bit out of the way. It's like from where I live, I think it's probably going to be like, it could be like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, but from where he works and where I pick him up from, it's pretty far out of the way. And even further out of the way, where we end the night is actually usually very far south. So it's, I don't know, maybe round trip, it's going to end up being like an hour or something like that. But it's worth it because both the noodles are good and this game is good. And the company's good too. But I was explaining earlier how he got me this bottle of cow piss, and I'm sure you heard me say that, and it sounds like I'm saying cow piss. I'm not. It's CALPIS, and a lot of people already know that. In America, it's Cal Pico because exactly for that reason, because it sounds like you're saying cow piss. So, and it's one of my favorite drinks. It's really just kind of like a yogurty, kind of sweet and sour, kind of tart kind of drink, and it's delicious. And so, as I picked him up today, he just kind of like, actually last time he got me a bottle of Coke because he thought I really liked Coke because I got a Coke with my noodles last time. So he brought me a bottle of Coke, and just as I picked him up, just as a gesture of friendship, and this time he brought me a bottle of Calpis or Calpico, and I really appreciated that. I mean, like, he just has I really like his vibes, and I really like his care. So Komatsu is a really good friend. But yeah, on to the next.
Let's go, baby.
All right, so now comes the moment of the night where we actually do the thing we came to do. Those are the machines. Those guys back there, it's the One God Midnight. So it's gonna be 4 of us just racing together. And hopefully I don't suck too bad for them not to have fun, but I probably will. This is me. Yeah, good. Okay. This guy is it's 200 yen to play, so it's like kind of like, I guess you say it's a high level game or like a high premium game, I guess. Anyway, let's see what's not gonna happen or gonna happen. And here is just a little bit of footage of me doing some of the beginner things. We already all finished, but because I won the last race, I didn't have to pay for the next race. This is just like the most boring track ever because I didn't really know what I was doing, and I just picked Go Beginner. And I wasn't really paying attention because I was thinking about, him holding my camera, taking my picture, so I could not focus on both doing manual transmission and just doing simple curves. It's kind of embarrassing, so don't watch. But yeah, so it was kind of fun. We actually did 2 races. First race, I did manual transmission for both, just because I don't know, I wanted to try it. First race was an absolute wreck. I got destroyed. Well, not super destroyed. I was last, but only by a hair. And then the second race, I came in first on manual transition. So it was actually pretty fun because I started to get the hang of it, but it was kind of funny because I was like doing a bunch of switching between 1 and 3rd and 4th and 6th and just kind of like jumping around, and because I'm not used to using the left hand to do all this shifting, on top of which I'm just not used to. I mean, I don't know, I just couldn't get it. I just couldn't get the shifting down. So I was just, the car was screaming and, getting all muffled because you can hear it go man, 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 the whole time, just going between the high and low gears because I couldn't get it in order. But the second race was actually not too bad, and I was actually able to leverage it, and it was fun. So I'm just talking over this again. This particular part of the video is not super interesting, so I figured I might as well just talk over it, and I'll cut it short because again, it's just a straight line. There's not a whole lot for me to do. So anyway, on to the next one. All right, so we have made it. Let's see if we can get my face the proper lighting. I don't think we can, but this is where we are. This is the place that we actually wanted to come to. This is my friend, and actually, is it? Well, there you go. Is it lit properly? There you go. That's the place. But that's actually not what it's called, and I'll tell you why. So, Komatsu-san has a friend who works at this ramen shop, but at night he turns it into like a midnight ramen shop. So right now it's like 1 a.m. or something like that. So everybody who went to the arcade came, and we're just gonna go chow down on some midnight ramen, some midnight noodles. There they are. Speak of the devils. So here we go. I'm just gonna go inside. Oh shit. There we go. This is the shop. Get a little bit of focus on there. And yeah, we'll see some of the noodles in a second. You'll see some noodles, and they're delicious and they're amazing, but this is actually how you order. So in Japan, there's a lot of these machines, right? Let's see if I'll just kind of zoom in here. So in Japan, some of these machines, what you do is you actually order everything you want first. So you see there's the menu here. You'll see all the prices and everything like that. But you just kind of choose them here. It's like a vending machine, right? There you go. And it spits out your little, your whatever you ordered here, and it spits out a little ticket. And you give that ticket to the counter where Mr. Man, Mr. Toshi is working. So I'm gonna go ahead and order, and then I'll show you. Yo! Alright, there we go. So you can see I put my money in, and so you can see everything's lit up. Everything that I can buy is lit up. So I'm gonna go for, let's see, I think I'm just gonna get a small. Where's the small? Chunk noodles, there it is. So that's already gonna be 1,000 yen. And I think I'm gonna get some soda after. You see how it spits out that ticket right there. There it is. Oh, that's upside down. There you go. Please focus. Please focus. Oh, it's on manual. There isか。お願いします。
はい、いただきます。ニンニクはいけますか？
そうですね、全然大丈夫です。
大丈夫です。了解。そしたら席の場所。
そうです。なんか肉ましが今から買うんだけど。
はい。
今日ですか？
はい、よ全然。
お願いします。So I forgot to buy the extra meat thing, but I just wanted to show you handing the ticket and how he's gonna like check it and do all the stuff. So anyway. もう一回ちょっとなんか説明してくれる？その。
Alright, so from here on out, the video is there's just so much talking and so much Japanese that I think I'm just gonna let the auto subtitles kind of do their job because I'm trying to keep my stress down and just create things and push them out. Right now, this video is just too much footage. I didn't plan anything, and again, that's kind of on purpose because I'm trying to just push things out, just do output, and I guess I'll just explain what's gonna be going on. So that after I explain, you can just kind of listen and let it be, I guess you can say some kind of like ASMR, just like you can hear what it's like to get midnight noodles. And if there's anything particularly interesting, I'll do some subtitles for that. But, just kind of listen and watch and see how he makes the noodles for us. But just before that, I'll go ahead and explain ahead of time. Basically, so these are all going to be the type of noodles that these are, and I'm going to explain it again a little bit later. But they're using the fat from the back, from the, like I guess you could say like from around the spine of the pork of the pig. So it's called seabura, and the cut of meat that you're seeing cut right now is pork belly, and he prepares it all himself. And it's so just like succulent and just moist and warm and soft, and it melts in your mouth. It's so good. I really like the way that the flavors that he roasts into it as well. They're just amazing. And then after this, he's gonna steam it. You can see he's gonna be putting it in a pot to steam. And so he just tons of garlic, tons of sauce, and the store is called Junk Noodle, right? So it's kind of like junk food, junk noodle, and I want to explain a little bit more of that again later, so I don't have to talk about it too much now. But for now, until I explain it, go ahead and enjoy some me talking in Japanese to my friend and asking questions. Again, I'm not gonna do subtitles right now. Just go ahead and put it on the background and listen if you'd like. You can skip ahead to where I'm actually gonna explain in English if you'd like. And yeah, just enjoy. Oh right, and I forgot actually. I just wanted to kind of give a little bit more info and insight into what happened that night and what we talked about. It was a really good time. The four of us and Toshi. Toshi is the guy behind the counter, right? He's actually the friend of Komatsu, who they used to work at a ramen shop a long time ago together, and he split off he became the I guess you could say the master, the head of this shop during the day, and then at night at 9 p.m. he stops this shop, and then he starts this on Fridays and Saturday nights only. He'll do this from 9 p.m. until like 3 a.m. or whatever. And he's actually had some good customers. He just opened this, and I went for the grand opening. That was the first time I went there. And man, it's just so delicious, and it's so cool to see him kind of doing his own thing. And yeah, the things that we talked about, a lot of it was just, the differences between Japanese and English and the language, and also differences in culture here and there, just the typical stuff. But we had such a good time just talking about everything. And actually, Tsu-san was actually super interesting because he was very knowledgeable about some of the etymology of a lot of English words and the roots and everything like that. So it was fun to have those conversations, and he asked very interesting questions. Yeah, it was such a fun night. I really had such a good time with all these guys, so I was grateful to be able to do it. And hopefully we can do it again. We made a Line group, Line as in the communication app in Japan, the main communication app. Line. We have a group where we're all in there, and probably gonna go and play board games again. This time we're probably gonna go play board games, and we might just do it at my house. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, it was a good time. So I thought I might have just kind of explained that, and just some more understandable content before you get back into the ASMR. All right.
じゃあ、なんていうの、1玉とか1人前とかはどうやって測る？それはもうね、その麺作った場所がもうそういうのをすでに決めてる。そうなの？これで言うんだったら、こういう感じで分かれてるから、これが1日。なるほどね。これのハーフで 1.5 になってるか、大盛りだったら、2つ使うからって感じ。なるほどね。知らんかった。もう便利に切ってくれてるじゃん。分けてくれてて。っていうやり方もあれば、逆にこだわってるところっていうか、なんだろう、もうバラバラでだけど丸して逆にね。バラバラっていうのはこういう丸くなってるんじゃなくて、もう麺だけそのままあって自分らで測るみたいなのももちろんあってます。なるほどなるほど。なんか MT あったりするけども、それがいいかどうかはまた別の話で。なるほどね。同じ会社が MT、AT とか両方提供してくれるのもあったりするんだよね。あればなかったりするから、そこはいろいろなパターンがあるよって感じ。なるほど。なんか終わった。タイマー5分だとなるってだけで。さすがにね、1回4人分しかこれ1回なるぐらいで量やるから。これニンニク。そう、ニンニクと背脂。背脂。そう、豚の脂、塊。背骨の、なんていうの、背骨に回ってる？そんな感じで。回してる。背中とかそっち側のちょっとハードな脂。例えばこれで言うんだったら、もちろんこの部分が脂なんだけど、ここは違うよねっていう。こういうそういう柔らかいやつじゃないから。そうそう、ほんと硬いやつ。背骨の方が硬くて。柔らかい。なるほど。どうした？チャーシュー？そう、蒸したいです。そうだよ、蒸したな。そう。シューマイとか、小籠包そういう感じで蒸したいです。もうできてる？そう。実際にこういうような チャーシューを切ってそれを一回蒸し器に入れて蒸して温めて。
なるほどね。でも入れる前にももう一回焼かれてるみたいな感じ？
そうそうそうそう。一回ちゃんと火もちゃんと通してるって感じ。
でも自分でやってる？
もちろん。
あ、両方。
そうそうそう。
すごいね。
さて、ここから麺上げ入るんだけども、量が多すぎて大変なんだけどな。どうしようかな。いいんだけどな。
いいんじゃない？
別にいいんですよ。
俺たちはなんかカスタマーとかお客さんとか思わなくても大丈夫。
それは思ってるじゃん。量に違いがあったりとかするから、それも頭の中で出ないっていう感じだし、
はい。
まあ、いろんな呼び方で、まあ、とりあえずは大丈夫ですよ。
いやでも俺は絶対迷っちゃうんだけど、ああこっちはどっちだったっけ、どれぐらいだったっけ、なんか大盛りこっちだったっけって。そうそう俺は。
気持ちも分かる。
でも年はもう慣れててもう覚えれるんでね。
この中のうちに1個が半分のやつあって、で残りは全部普通なんだけど、まあ、それはまだいいんだけども、こういうふうにかけれるところがないとダメなやつもあったりするから。
そうなの？
そうそうそうそう。もうかけれなかったりとかするけどね。
無駄になるから。
じゃあ横になっちゃって、なんかあんまり良くないやつがあるんですよ、この道具ってね。
横？
あ、ちょっとね。
はいはい。
これが正しい形。これが正しくない形。
ああそうなん
そう。
なんで？
なんかうちの昼の従業員があんま仕事できないからそういうのできないって言ってました。で、なんか知らんけど、本当はこれが知らんだけど、ちゃんとなんか曲がってっていう感じ。これでもよかった。
いやでも横にするのはダメなのはなんででしょう？
ダメ、元が縦の形だから、ここ金属だから、金属もちょっと曲がっていったら、
はいはいはい、なんか分かった分かった。
いや、ただ壊れやすくなるだけで、ね。
なるほどね。
で、なおかつ、例えば今みたいな感じで一気に6個、さすがにさ、人の手ってさ、これぐらいの容量しかないからさ、これで6個いっぺん取ったところでさ、じゃあそれどうやってこっちやるって感じな
ああ、
そうそうそう。
横だったらなんかちょっとなんていうの、潰し合っちゃって、
そうそうそうそう。
まあ暑いしな。
だからなんかどっかで置くとかできれば一番いいんだけども、まあ、ベストがそこの蛇口のところって感じなんだよね。あ、ちょっと今いいところ見せるとしよう。
おいおい、
こっから取ってくるからちょうどよくない。
おお、これニンニクね。
ニンニクと
背骨、
背脂と
背脂ね、
タレ。
タレ、
ニンニクと背脂とタレ。
何のタレ使ってる？
タレはね、日本のソースに近いような感じかな。ちょっと甘い感じのやつ。
あ、みりん入ってる？
みりんも入ってるね。砂糖もちょっと入ってるから。
なんかかける。醤油とかも絶対入ってるね。
もちろん日本食だから。
ザ日本タレ。
入れないわけが。これが J 字ですかな。
うわ楽しみマジで。うわ
J 字肉増しで。J 字の肉増し、これ肉増し背脂増しだね。
うわ
すごいなんか用意した材料がすんげえちょうどいい。本当。
よかったな。
ちょうどジャスト。
ジャストだな。
本当ジャスト。腹減った。もうちょい待って。
待ってろ。
腹減ったわ。
あとちょっとだから。
全然出身どこだっけ？
カリフォルニアのサンノゼ。
カリフォルニア。カリフォルニアのどこ？
サンノゼだよね、その真ん中ぐらい。あともう俺持っていくだけだから、席座ってカメラ用意していて、俺そこに丼持っていくから、その光景は多分撮った方がいいと思うから。オッケー。うわ、すぐ揃い。
でしょ？
すごいな。
J 字の
ドン。
これ J 字。
俺の。
あ、鉄持ってる。
オッケー。
鉄持ってる。大盛りの。
やばいわ。やばい。それさ、俺死ぬわ。
ちさんこれ楽しみだね。
それさ、俺死ぬわ。4つ並べれない。すごい。やばい。
どうぞどうぞ。ちょっと待って。
いいよ、大丈夫。
どうぞ。
はい。山田しましょう。
重たい、重たい。ちょっと
おいし。ウェイ。
いい。
ウェイ。
俺のも取る？
出た。
どうしよ
なんかドンして。
だったらこうしてこうじゃね。
うわー。最高やん。
う。倍違うから。
どうぞ。おお。うわー。あざーす。
いいじゃん。
食おうぜ、食おうぜ。
俺が英語でできる？
ノースープヌードル。
ノースープヌードル。
ガーリック、メニメニガーリック、ジャンキーヌードル。
ジャンキーヌードル。
そうですね。
じゃあ俺補足して。So basically, we have a bunch of chashu. Chashu is basically just pork, and this is I guess it's called sebone.
背脂。
背脂チャッシュっていうの？
油が背脂。チャーシューは豚バラ。
あ、豚バラ。So this is pork belly.
だからこれぐらい厚みがあるって感じ。
Yeah, super thick pork belly, and it's really soft and really all that stuff. Lots of mayo and what do you call it? Garlic. So yeah, this is what I'm looking to get into, and I'm excited. I'm gonna eat it like a monster, and that's my Coke, because you gotta have Coke because I'm an American. All right, so I'm gonna dig into this now. I've been waiting for a little while. I got my chopsticks. Ugh. Boom. Thank you, God. You're so good for the meal. I just press you and thank you. And let this food be good to me, even though it's super bad for me. In Jesus' name. Itadakimasu. I was waiting for that. There's mayonnaise all over my face. I was waiting for that all week. I knew I was coming this week, so man, it's so rich. It's very rich. It's got tons of flavor. Like it's like not your typical ramen style. It's what's called jiroke. So like it's Jiro style. But either way, I don't really know what that means, and I'll ask Toshi later. But so here's how the noodles look. Let me bring them close to you. There they are. And there's, you can see the bean sprouts in there. There you go. And yeah, you can. I don't know if you can see the glistening, but they're just. It's not healthy. These are called junk noodles for a reason. It's like junk food, junk noodles. But so there we go. I'm gonna get some of those noodles. Hits the spot. I don't know how to describe it. It's just flavorful. It's got that traditional Japanese flavor. I usually add a little bit of Tabasco on top. And it's perfect. Excuse me if I got mayonnaise on my face, because I freaking love mayonnaise. One more bite. That's 10 out of 10. It really is. One of my favorite noodles. I look forward to it. I don't eat it all the time because it's super bad for you, but no.